Hello Capricorn, we're going to do your reading for November 2021. We're going to see what's been going on with you lately and what might be coming up for you in the month of November and a couple weeks to follow. We'll get an overall picture of your month ahead. Now, it will not resonate with every Capricorn out there, so if it doesn't, I hope you'll check out your other placements. If it does, I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments, and please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps to support the channel, help it to grow, and it definitely helps me to know how the readings are landing for you. So I appreciate your time. Thanks for being here, and I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. I am putting out some eclipse bonuses, hopefully in the next week. So make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified when your sign comes out. I'm excited to see what this eclipse season is going to bring in for everyone. So let's get going here. All right. So in the past, we have a grand symphony. In the month of November, we have Co-Create with Spirit. And in the near future, we have Gold, a cup of replenishment. So that looks nice. All right. The High Priestess, so some Pisces coming in. The Queen of Wands. And the Two of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Could definitely be dealing with a water sign here in the past position at least. The Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. The Eight of Wands. The Five of Wands. And the Fortune's Wheel. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands here. So could certainly be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Leo, or Aries here. This card also talks about, nurturing something that you feel passionate about. Now we do have the Queen of Wands on the table here, so this could be a love reading when it comes to a king and queen of the same suit. We're gonna find out here. I feel like in this past position, we have the Grand Symphony. We'll just go ahead and dive in here. And it's like coming into harmony with something. All parts playing together in such a way that there's a harmonious song that gets produced. Now this could be all the parts of yourself that come together to create something here. Could also be that you're in perfect harmony with someone else, right? Now we do have the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. And so I feel like in the past position here, Capricorn, you could either have been communicating strongly with a water sign here, but I feel like what has really been going on is that your intuition has been majorly talking to you in the past here. Trying to guide you forward, it feels like. With that Eight of Wands, that's movement. That's a lot of overwhelmed communication. Could be a lot of downloads. It could also be that you've had a lot going on in the dream space. But I do feel like something has been like calling to you on an intuitive level. Something kind of like deep down in your gut has been maybe showing up for you, calling to you, and it could be something that you're being called to create with that grand symphony there. Could also be that you've had just a very loving, flowing, perfect kind of feel to an interaction with someone that you love. So we're going to look and see if we can get some more detail here what this is about. With the High Priestess, we have the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like you have a dream within you. And the Three of Wands. So wanting something to expand and knowing on an intuitive level that your dreams could come true here. They can actually expand and become something. With the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. So lots of Cancer energy showing up here. And with the Eight of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like there's been, like I said, there's been something calling to you on an intuitive level. Some sort of dream, some sort of thing that you hope for, wish for, and something that, you know, offers expansion in your life. And I think what may have happened here is you may have even communicated with someone else here about your feelings. Could have been a Cancer, but to me this feels like your energy still. And you may have communicated your intention to move on from this dynamic. And perhaps it was to go out and create your dream come true here. Because it feels like this deep nagging within you. Now, I do feel like with this Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, you are kind of moving into this ability to create whatever it is you want to create, to manifest whatever you want to manifest. But I'm also feeling like there could have been some confusion or maybe even a lack of confidence in this choice to move on, if that resonates for you. It's like you know on an intuitive level that you need to, but there's still like this confusion about doing so. And perhaps it's because the different parts of you are not in perfect harmony here. You know, perhaps your intuition tells you it's time to move forward, and another part of you, like your mind, is like, no, is that the right decision? Is kind of what it feels like. Like this almost uncertainty with this being the correct choice for you. But to me it feels like altogether there's this deeper knowing within you that you're able to expand and go out there and make something happen. Make your dreams come true. And kind of, I mean, with the Seven of Cups here, it can also be like your ability to like decide whatever you want. You're spoiled for choice here. You can kind of choose whatever you want to do to make happen and to manifest. Now we do have this co-create with spirit card coming in here in the form of the crow. So it does look like there's something here that's being manifested with the universe here, with spirit, with God, however you want to put it there. We have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I just kind of get this underlying feeling that perhaps there's just this hesitation, this inner conflict that might be going on about whatever this choice is for you, kind of taking this leap into the unknown. And I feel like you're confident sometimes, and other times you're not so confident, and that's normal. Just saying, putting that out there for anyone that needed to hear it. But I do feel like there's somewhere in the realm of you going out and creating something. There's conflict somewhere. If it's not within you, it's certainly with someone else. And we do have this counterpart showing up here. So let's see what else we can get out of this story here. The Queen of Wands, we have the Star, and the Ace of Swords. So that could be the communication, the truth that came through when you were talking about your intentions to move forward and do something, go after your destiny here with the Star. And I do feel like there's a breakthrough coming in for you in November. So if your confidence has been on and off, if you're kind of still feeling like you're in this wishy-washy, it's like you feel the drive one minute and then the next minute you're not sure if that's the right choice. I do feel like that breakthrough is coming in November, and it's going to be more obvious or more solid in some way. The Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I do think you decide to go ahead and move forward. Yeah, you're walking away from perhaps a counterpart here. They have yet to show up on the board itself just yet, but I do feel like perhaps there's some deeper knowing that you have to move on from this person in order to go out and create what you need to create in the world. With the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like if you're dealing with a counterpart here, a fire sign perhaps, could be an Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Cancer for sure, Pisces. I think you've decided to become single because perhaps this counterpart that you're dealing with is maybe behaving immaturely, or there could also be a lot of arguments that are happening with this person. I don't think this person enjoys your choice to walk away. I can say that. I think it might actually cause some arguments when you communicate that you're officially going to do this. But I feel like there's something about their energy that's not quite stable, right? Like they, it almost feels mysterious because you don't really know where you stand with this person, perhaps. There's a lot of passion in this dynamic, but, you know, I think there may be questions of if there's anything else, if that makes sense. Now, in the future position, we have this gold cup of replenishment. So I do feel like in the near future, you're kind of refilling your own cup, you know, kind of healing. Could also be, I mean, it looks like the Ace of Cups, right? And there is a heart engraved on it here. So we're going to see what that is referring to. We've got the Two of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So could be a sudden shift here with this Wheel of Fortune in your experience. It could just be that things kind of turn in a more positive direction. I am noticing the heart that's above this Wheel of Fortune. So it could be just something that is, you know, good for your heart. With this Five of Cups, there's been some pain associated with having to make this choice. I don't think it's a choice you wanted to make. I don't think you wanted to do this. But I feel like on some level you knew you were being called to do it. Like it was part of the plan or something with that Grand Symphony there. For whatever reason that just came through. So with the Two of Swords, yeah, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think it's something you thought about for a long time. Like, do I walk away from this? Is this the right choice? Is doing so going to bear fruit in some way? But again, I don't think it was a choice you were happy about making. The Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So certainly some grief coming in because this ending has happened. But I also feel with that Ten of Pentacles there that you're in some ways releasing yourself from the burdens of the past while also being able to rebuild your own legacy here, which I think was this thing that was calling to you to manifest, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Seven of Wands, the Moon, so some more Cancer, Pisces showing up here. It almost feels like, I'm going to get a little more on that one. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so I think that the shift that happens here for you with this Wheel of Fortune that's coming in, and I feel like it's the shift that is going to also help to replenish your cup. I think it comes in because you stood up and stood behind your intuition, knowing that you needed to move forward in order to expand. In order to make your dreams come true, you had to walk away from this situation, and because you did it, even though there was fear, even though you didn't want to do this, you didn't want to have to make this choice, then it's like your resources start to improve. You have balance in your life, and you begin to rebuild that Ten of Pentacles. So looks like a tough month ahead, Capricorn. But I do feel like it's like you reestablish yourself here, because this is you as the Queen of Pentacles. I don't feel like, it's very odd to me, because I mean we have the King of Wands there at the bottom of the deck, but outside of that and this Knight of Wands, I mean there's communication here, potentially arguments that take place, but it's like I almost feel like this person's not even showing up, you know, on the board. It's like this is all about you. This is all about you. This is like, I don't want to say a test, but it kind of feels like this is almost like a very internal experience for you. because, you know, the King of Wands didn't show up in the clarifying cards, you know? We didn't even get, like, I feel all the energy that came through here was you. And so it's like, this is like a very internal struggle that you're experiencing here. And with them not showing up here, you know, think about that. I feel like that might mean something to some of you. Like perhaps they weren't showing up to begin with, you know? Or at the bottom of the deck here, it does look like the most that I'm seeing from this King of Wands is just conflict and arguments. But in some ways, I think part of what you're going to look for, it's like not only in this future position are you replenishing your cup, you could be looking for a new cup, a new start in love as well. Feels intense. Well, I hope that was helpful. I hope you find that this helps to guide you in some way as we get into November. And keep an eye out for those eclipse bonuses, because I do feel like, I mean, the time lines up. It could be interesting to see how this Wheel of Fortune is coming into play when it comes to those eclipses, because it's kind of like fated shifts, right, that we experience when eclipses take place. So, I will see you in the next one, Capricorn. And good luck with your November here. And stay true to that intuition. Looks to be important. I'll see you next time. Bye.